Welcome to SheTV.com, where board-certified physicians talk to you about women's health. In this episode, Dr. Dana Bock and Dr. Robin Bayless, board-certified anesthesiologists, talk to us about the mission of SheTV.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Mashburn, and I have the privilege of being a guest today on SheTV.com. I'm here with Dr. Dana Bock and Dr. Robin Bayless, who are the founders and producers of SheTV. And so since they got to ask me lots of fun questions, I just wanted to ask them a little bit about how this got started and what are your goals with this?
You want to go first?
Okay, I'll go first.
This was kind of your brainchild.
Yeah, well, we're married. We've been
for a very long time.
Yeah, 35 years. We've been partners in the anesthesia group at Lakeside for over 20 years. With the internet, what I've noticed is there's a whole lot of misinformation that's spread around, and it's by influencers. A lot of people with no medical training whatsoever, but lots of opinions, and people believe them. And many times it's damaging. They go with that misinformation and make life choices and medical choices they shouldn't. So I thought I've been thinking for several years, it'd be a great idea to put something like this together so that physicians could share real scientific-based information with patients. And that's been my goal, is just to try to counteract some of the misinformation with good information.
I
Absolutely.
originally got involved because my husband was involved in doing some of these podcasts, and I said, sure, I'll interview someone here and there. But then as I listened, I realized that, yes, there is quite a bit of misinformation out there. And we as physicians can get on a forum like this and just talk to patients. Anyone can tune in at their convenience and hear about expert medical knowledge. We can discuss things that they want to know about. We try and answer frequently asked questions. Since we all work at a women's hospital, most of our things are going to be centered around women's health care. We also have general surgeons that are involved there. We have GI doctors, we have urologists, we have urogynecologists, in addition to our OB/GYN doctors and our anesthesia team. But we just want to make sure that people can listen and get answers to questions that are truthful and that are scientifically based.
Absolutely. And I think that's so important. I spend a good amount of time in my clinic daily, kind of talking about what is factual and what is fiction. And I think there is a lot of fiction out there that we do need to balance out with some of the facts. And I think patients, they're inquisitive. They want to know answers. Times have changed where people don't want to just show up and do whatever someone tells them to do and blindly accept a treatment plan. And I think that's great. I think taking it, responsibility and autonomy for your health and your care is so important. And so rightfully so, patients have questions. And we, like when we're trying to figure out how to troubleshoot our TV remotes or how to, fix the light in our refrigerator, we go to the internet. And so I think that's really awesome what you guys are doing, helping get some good information out there. And hopefully this will help reassure patients and spark more questions for them to talk with their healthcare providers about.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. We have 20-year-old daughters, and what I would notice when they were in their junior high and high school years, sometimes they would come home from school and ask medical questions. Since we're both physicians, we always answered those appropriately and tried to say, what your friend told you about this or that, that's not really how it goes or how it works. That's not exactly accurate. And you should tell your friend this is what your physician family has told you about it, just as a way to pass along knowledge. And if your friends want to come over and talk with us or ask us questions, we're happy to do that. And so hopefully that's kind of how this She TV is going to be useful for the general population.
Absolutely. And I think it's really awesome that you guys are providing people with free, accurate medical knowledge. I always tell people it's a big red flag if the person who's trying to teach you something is also asking you to buy something. That's the biggest red flag. So I think it's awesome that you guys have this information available to people where they can just get on and learn and hopefully spark interest to continue to, take control of their own bodies and their own health.
I agree.
All right. Well, appreciate you talking to us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
And it was so great learning a little bit more about you guys and about She TV.
All right.
Well, thank you. And thank you for being involved in helping us get all this going.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Have a good night.
You
right,
too.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching SheTV.com, where board-certified physicians talk to you about women's health.